Consider the thrilling game of basketball, where physical prowess isn't the only factor in success. Additionally, it requires shrewd play, snap judgments, innovative techniques, and in-depth game knowledge. According to an old proverb, victory is not solely determined by the size of your muscles, but also by the strength of your mind. Numerous players have shown on the court with their extraordinary brilliance and great intellect throughout the NBA's exciting history. Today, we're going to take you on a fascinating journey through these highest NBA IQ moments. What's good? And welcome back to Hooperman, your one-stop shop for all things NBA. Basketball intelligence from the legends. Let us present you to the basketball savants, the legendary players with unmatched brilliance on the court. None other than Chris Paul. The genius himself is where our journey begins. Chris has a remarkable aptitude for sizing possibilities that would elude others. His mind works like a supercomputer on the court, deciphering moves and formulating strategy with astounding accuracy. Chris in particular has a remarkable innate ability to read the game. He's a genius at calling plays to take advantage of weaknesses and understanding defensive arrangements. In addition to being a deft passer, he also commands attention from his teammates while speaking loudly on the floor. His influence on each team he's played for is immense. Even though he doesn't have an NBA championship ring, Chris Paul stands out as one of the brightest players to ever play basketball thanks to his high basketball IQ. We now turn our focus to LeBron James, the king of versatility and a genius capable of changing the course of a game. Although LeBron's blazing athleticism frequently overshadows his court vision, it's his deep comprehension of the game that truly sets him apart. His exceptional basketball IQ is demonstrated by his ability to read plays and improve the play of his teammates. LeBron's basketball IQ propels his on-court prowess. Whether it's helping teammates become better players or guiding 3 NBA teams to championships, keep in mind that he stands out due to his superior strategic knowledge, not merely his point total. Rajon Rondo, an underappreciated gem whose basketball knowledge generally goes unrecognized, is the next subject of our investigation. Rondo has such keen court vision that he could probably find a needle in a sea of people. It's amazing to watch Rondo dismantle defenders with his cunning passes. He's aware of his advantages and disadvantages, which leads to wise decision-making and fewer errors. Rondo's strategic thinking goes beyond his individual accomplishments, as evidenced by several seasons in which he had a double-double in points and assists. His excellent basketball IQ, which is attested to both teammates and coaches, makes him an invaluable asset wherever he plays. It's time to give Nikola Jokic some love, the big man magician with a unique artistic flair. His ability to create plays has changed what a center can accomplish on the court. The court vision that Jokic has is nothing short of miraculous. In addition to leading his team in points, assists, and rebounds, he also displays uncommonly creative plays for a center. His versatility is demonstrated by his somber shuffle and Dirk Nowitzki-inspired maneuvers, which make him a force to be reckoned with on both sides of the court. Jokic demonstrates that intellect is positionless. The heart of the Golden State, Draymond Green, is our next stop. On the defensive end, Draymond Green is a player who has basketball intelligence. Green is the Golden State Warriors' heart and soul thanks to his grasp of the game. He doesn't focus on spectacular plays. Instead, he disrupts the offense of the opposition to open up possibilities for his team. Despite receiving less attention for his offensive efforts, his defensive brilliance earned him the Defensive Player of the Year honor. A prime illustration of how intellect may improve a team's performance is Draymond Green. Kyle Lowry, a true court genius who develops strategies in advance, emerges from the shadows. Think of him as a superb chess player who always planned ahead and made unique moves. He exhibits shrewd play by having a fantastic talent for drawing fouls and creating opportunities out of thin air. Lowry has such a high basketball IQ that it seems as though he occupies a unique position in the game. He's a game changer who uses his intellect to mold the floor unlike any other player. He is not just a player. Now, let's recognize Mike Conley, the deft handler of the hardwood. He's an expert pick-and-roll player, almost like he holds a PhD in technique. And just like in your favorite spy flick, his vision is razor sharp when it comes to viewing the entire court. In Conley's game, those subtle plays that show IQ is more than mere opulence, rather than spectacular maneuvers. It's the art of acting appropriately when the opportunity arises, much like a master painter adds the ideal brushstroke to a masterpiece. let's now pause to pay tribute to the late great Tim Duncan, often referred to as the Big Fundamental. He exhibited unflappable control and a calm demeanor like a basketball Buddha. His dancing-like movement and ability to predict opponents' actions practically gave the impression that he was a telepathic. The Spurs' success was built on Duncan's remarkable basketball intelligence, which was a true testimonial to his brilliance on the court. Next, let's meet the intelligent Jrue Holiday, whose IQ commands attention. His court awareness functions like an ongoing GPS. His defensive senses are almost supernatural in that he can anticipate opponents' actions even before they are hatched. Every time Jrue enters the court, the game is driven by his IQ. Last but certainly not least, we have none other than Damian Lillard. Dame time. He is a true basketball philosopher, not just a scorer. While his long-range shots garner media attention, what really stands out is his bold decision-making in tense situations. He embraces his seeming intellect without reluctance. Basketball is an exciting and brilliant sport, and mental acumen. These incredible athletes have taught us that intelligence is just as valuable as physical prowess. On the court, their deft plays and skills stand out, each pass and move appearing to be an act of genius. These players serve as a constant reminder that the game is a complex dance of decisions and abilities. As seen in Chris Paul's precision passes and Draymond Green's court command, their strokes of genius are feats of intellect, not merely successes on the court. As we wrap up this chapter, keep in mind that every game is a blank canvas, just waiting for the brushstrokes of IQ and strategy. Keep the brilliant spirit of basketball alive in both the game and in real life. Till next time, thank you for watching Hooperman. Please subscribe and click the notification bell for more thrilling NBA content. Peace.